Good evening, everyone. Carlos Adil here with you again, and I have a new message to read to you. The title is Refuge in the Trump Musk Storm. In this account, I'll use Michael as a rhetorical character to enhance the flow of the narrative. Okay, here we go. Refuge is the primary need at this moment. Quote from John Eldridge. Are you stressed out right now? Worried sick because of the way our world is rattling and shaking at its foundations? Okay, let me repeat that. I think I might have covered the microphone by accident. Are you stressed out right now? Worried sick because of the way our world is rattling and shaking at its foundations? Are you desperate to find refuge in the sudden economic, social, and chaotic storm brought on by President Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and company? Well, let me be honest with you. There is no help or refuge to be found in your bank account, your elegant home, your retirement plan, or that warm relationship. When the tire of your life hits the pavement of today's hard realities, you're going to need real refuge. Something that can't be blown away, something solid that will hold true and firm through any storm or force of adversary. Michael, okay, you've lost me. What you're saying sounds good, very good and comforting, but it doesn't make any sense. All the things you say I can't depend on for refuge, these are the tangible things that I have relied on up until now. Okay, subtitle, Jumping into a New Dimension. As we go into the last stages of world history, the heat is being turned up, and we begin to realize we're living in a world at war. The things of the past we relied on will no longer cut the mustard. And, and to better explain this, I'm going to jump into a whole new dimension, one that you may not be very familiar with, but one that is extremely important to familiarize yourself with at this critical juncture of your life. This realm is more real and substantive than the ephemeral phenomenon of this world that you can see, feel, or touch. And yes, you guessed it, it has to do with God. Subtitle, The Devil Wears Prada. Up until now, your God has been money and all of the things this God can obtain for you. You've seen the movie The Devil Wears Prada. These gods can come to you in many pleasant forms, and they can draw you and allure you to worship them. So these worldly gods can satisfy your personal desires and give solutions and supply to all your needs. But their intrinsic value is temporal and highly volatile, to say the least. If President Donald Trump sneezes in the middle of his tariff speech, the stock market could drop 500 points. Subtitle, The God Zone. Okay, back to the nitty-gritty of this essay. You need a real solid refuge from the storm that has rolled unexpectedly and violently into our world. So let's focus on this new dimension I've been talking about. I'll call it the God Zone for now. In this realm, you'll soon discover that the real God has amazing supply and provision for anything you could possibly need. He also has powerful police agents to protect you from any foe or entity that would try to kill, steal, or destroy your person or your goods. Michael. Okay, now this sounds like a sci-fi movie. You know, like when Neo needed weapons and suddenly shelves with thousands of high-powered rifles and guns whisked with lightning speed into his presence? Yes, the God Zone is something like that, but nothing in the God Zone is sci-fi. It's not a lie. Everything is based on truth. And unlike Neo, you won't need any of man's weapons because you'll have thousands of angelic warriors watching over you and protecting you. Subtitle: Too good to be true. What's the catch? Michael: Okay, so the God zone is based on truth. But this all sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? There's no catch, Michael. You just need to come back to God, the true God, the one who created you and created the earth. And you need to turn your back on this world as much as you can. I don't mean that you can't have money or a nice house, the necessities of life, or a pleasant relationship. I just mean to not let any of these things take priority in your life or undue merit to the point that you begin to worship them and allow them to displace the true God from your life. Now let's move on with this momentum. You turn away from the things of the world and you open up to God. Open up to the challenge of believing in God, of communicating or praying to God, with God, coming close to God, and believing in Him as a friend. Quote, if anyone will open the door, I will come into his home, and I'll share a nice meal with him. Jesus said this in Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. Now we're getting down to the business of refuge. As you accept the challenge to believe in God, He'll reach out to you too. He'll come knocking at your door. Hey, want to talk and get a bite to eat? And so the relationship begins. This is the real thing. In no time, we'll become really good friends. And one day he says, you know, up there in the God zone, I've got a big place. It's my father's house, and it has a lot of space. I've been going there a lot, and I prepared a place for you. When I come back on my return, I'll take you with me so that where I am, you'll be with me also. You've got to believe me. Would I tell you these things if they weren't true? John chapter 14, verse 2 and 3. Subtitle, Your True Refuge. And this, my friends, is your true refuge. And it's already here. It's already there. There is no time in God's heavenly God zone, so you can already go there anytime. Anytime you're feeling worried or apprehensive with the troubles of this world, just run to Jesus. Run to your refuge. And you can also access financial and material blessings, blessings of health, well-being, and blessings of protection. You know, when you decided to accept the challenge of believing and accepting Jesus into your life, all these blessings I've just mentioned, well, they're just part of the salvation plan. How about that? Subtitle, Salvation Plan Benefits. Okay? You who sit down in the high God's presence, spend the night in Shaddai's shadow. Say this, God, you're my refuge. I trust in you and I'm safe. That's right. He rescues you from hidden traps, shields you from deadly hazards. His huge outstretched arms protect you. Under them, you're perfectly safe. His arms fend off all harm. Fear nothing, not wild wolves in the night, not flying arrows in the day, not disease that prowls in the darkness, not disaster that erupts at high noon. Even though others succumb and fall all around you and drop like flies right and left, no harm will even come near you. You'll stand untouched. Watch it all from a distance. Watch the wicked turn into corpse. Yes, because God's your refuge. The high God, your very own home. Evil can't get close to you. Harm can't get through the door. He ordered his angels to guard you wherever you go. If you stumble, they'll catch you. Their job is to keep you from falling. You'll walk unharmed among lions and snakes, and kick young lions and serpents from the path. If you'll hold on to me for dear life, says God, I'll get you out of any trouble. I'll give you the best of care. If you'll only get to know and trust me, call me and I'll answer. I'll be at your side in bad times. I'll rescue you, then throw you a party. I'll give you a long life, and I'll give you a long drink. I'll give you a long drink of salvation. This is from the Message Bible, Psalm 91. Now, for those of you who have taken on this challenge of coming to God and accepting Jesus as your friend, then you'll need a teacher to help you and guide you along this God path. So I'll list a few of my favorite teachers who have been a super blessing to me. You'll find them in their talks on YouTube. Joyce Myers, John Eldridge, Valed Salvichek, that's Valed is V-A-L-A-D, Salvichuk is S-A-V-C-H-U-C-K, Gregory Dicklow, Nancy DeFresne, that's D-U-F-R-E-S-N-E, Peggy Joyce Root, Alistair Begg, Jack Hibbs, Louis Gigelo, that's G-I-G-L-I-O, Audrey Mack on healing. She talks about healing. Bill Johnson, Dr. David Jeremiah, Stephanie Eke, that's E-K-E, Dallas Willard, Gino Geraci, that's G-E-R-A-C-I, Kim Walker-Smith, Sadie Robertson, and there are many more, but these will get you started. Okay, so that's the end of this message. And contact information, Carlos A. Cedillo, C-E-D-I-L-L-O, email carlos.ccedillo@gmail.com, YouTube channel at BenFighter2443, that's BenFighter. The email, once again, is carlos.ccedillo@gmail.com. Till next time, may God bless you and keep you safe.